A 500-pound tiger steps out of the foliage, locking its eyes on a shivering, helpless puppy. Every rule of the wild suggests this encounter should end in a matter of seconds. But the cub leaps directly into the path of the massive adult. It squares its shoulders and snarls, defending a natural prey animal against its own father. We are used to seeing the animal kingdom through a rigid lens of hunters and the hunted. Yet here, a bond has formed that is strong enough to override the cub's drive for self-preservation. This specific encounter began 3 days earlier, deep within the forest, during a period of heavy rain and sudden isolation. Heavy rain masks all familiar scents and sounds. A single puppy wanders alone, dwarfed by an environment that offers no shelter and no path back to his mother. When a primary caregiver disappears, a young animal's survival drive often overrides its natural caution. The need for safety becomes so absolute that the puppy begins to look for a protector in the very places he would normally avoid. This state of desperation creates a brief window where typical species roles are ignored in favor of the immediate need for warmth and security. The puppy hears movement in the tall grass, a shadow shifting between the trees. His initial instinct is to hide, bracing for a predator to emerge from the dark. Instead, a tiger cub steps into the clearing. It doesn't crouch or pin its ears back. It adopts a relaxed posture and offers a soft sound of greeting, effectively ending the tension before it can escalate. Their shared youth acts as a bridge. Because neither has fully learned to hunt or fear the other, curiosity takes the place of aggression, allowing them to close the distance between their species. In a jungle filled with much larger, lethal threats, they both recognize each other as equally small and equally vulnerable. Splitting food removes their primary competition. As they play, each positive interaction builds trust, replacing their lack of common biology. Sleeping side by side at night provides the final proof of this connection. For the puppy, closing his eyes next to a tiger requires a total suspension of defensive instincts. Through these repeated actions, they have developed a shared survival strategy. They now navigate the jungle as a codependent unit. That shared safety is challenged when a loud growl breaks the silence. The father tiger steps out of the brush, his presence bringing the harsh reality of the wild back into their space. The father represents the established order of the jungle, where alliances between hunters and prey are not just rare, but seen as a direct threat to the family survival. When the cub refuses to move, he is making a choice based on his own experience. He values the bond he built over the 3 days in the rain more than the rules